welcome back to my channel, guys. So we are just going to do a supplement cabinet tour. Disclaimer, everything is from Pescience. That is the company that I'm an athlete for. I'm going to leave my my affiliate link in the description box if you want to support me directly. It'd be greatly appreciated. It really supports me and my relationship with the company. So yeah, so I'm going to give you my 2021 favorites at the end, or my top 4 recommendations so far. I am going to get started. Let's just jump right into it. It's a short video, so let's jump right into it. Hi everybody. So I told you guys on my story that I would bring you guys a what's in my supplement cabinet. Look over here. It looks pretty deep, right? With Pescience, a company which I am now sponsored by as of the beginning of the year, January 1st. So anyway, let's get started. So at the end of this, I'm going to show you guys my top 4 products and supplements in general that I totally recommend using. So come on in. So at the top we have my Bcaa. This is what I go and grab like right before I go to the gym. So I'm like grabbing and then I just head out the door. Bcaa plus your orange dreamsicle. This is my favorite. It comes with 30 servings, 4 grams of Bcaa, and plus electrolytes. So as you're sweating or doing cardio, this is a good thing to sip on during cardio, during your workout, just to replace all that sweat that you're losing, replace all those electrolytes you're losing. I would totally say go ahead and do some Bcaa. It's also good to drink on if you are an avid juice drinker. You're trying to reduce your sugars and you're just, you know, drinking your calories. You want to, this is a good supplement that I use to just sip on something flavorful. Okay, let's move on to High Volume Pump. Okay, so this is the non-caffeinated version of a stimulant or a pre-workout. So when I'm like in no need of pre-workout, which I try to be very conscious of now, babe, you would say I'm a caffeine addict. Okay, but sometimes I just don't need it, right? So I go and use a pump. You can even stack high volume with your pre-workout for just like a pump. Like your muscles just feel really, really stimulated. You feel really, really good. And it's perfect for those gym selfies at the end of your workout. So I have it in the flavor Paradise Cooler and in the flavor Blue Frost. This right here is 36 loaded scoops. It has arginine nitrate, L-citrulline. I can't even try to pronounce the next one. I'll put it on the screen. We have ferulic acid and hydromax. Not even going to pretend to know what that means, guys. I'm no scientist. I know that Pescience is backed up by science, and that's why they got their name. So this is the good stuff, okay? So let's move on to my caffeine addicts. You already know about the pre, okay? We dry scoop it over here. I don't dry scoop this one. It's really, really good, but it has a distinctive taste. It's just not, I don't recommend dry scooping this. So I definitely just sip on this really quick with 8 ounces of water and call it a day. So I have the flavors Cotton Candy and Tropical Twist. I will put the other flavors on the screen right now. So pre-workout is for dialed in focus, explosive energy. We have ultra powerful pump. Experience the ultimate mind-muscle connection. Definitely true. So it says right here, experience the difference. I have a complete difference when I don't have my pre-workout, when I do, versus when I don't. I'm sorry. So yeah, this is definitely a must. And we're gonna move on to the last one, which is, wait, where'd it go? We got creatine right here. Backed up by scientists. One of the few supplements that's like has a lot of data based on it. You know, there's been case studies shown that this improves strength. If you're a sprinter, if you're a weightlifter, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with creatine. It just helps with that short burst of energy, and also studies show that it improves strength and focus. My pre-workout, or I dip it into my high volume, whatever I'm choosing for that day. I just mix it. I like to they have it in pill form and they have it in powder form. I like to go for the powder form. It has no flavor. It easily dissolves and I can't taste it. So yeah. Okay, moving on to my protein. So if you guys do not know, Pescience protein is mixed with not only whey, it is mixed with casein as well. So they both derive from milk, right? So whey protein and casein are both derived from milk. Casein is just known to be slower digesting, so very good for like before bedtime. And the whey protein is very good for, you know, right before the gym or right after the gym for recovery, or just for some, you know, something in your stomach before you work out. So my favorite that I'm using right now is this big boy in the bag. Huge bag. It's a huge bag. It's a 55 serving bag in the flavor Cake Pop. That is my all-time recommendation. I love it. I put it in my protes. I can drink it straight up. Pescience can mixes very good with just water for all those people trying to cut calories. And so I can imagine it even tastes better with milk. So other flavors that I have are is the chocolate peanut butter cup. This is my second favorite. It's an 8.5 out of 10. For all my peanut butter lovers, I recommend. Okay, I have Cake Pop in the smaller version. I like to use these for travel purposes, and it's just easier for me to take on the plane than my big old 55 serving bag, you know what I'm saying? Moving on to the vegan protein. I like vegan sometimes too to mix into my protein shakes. It just helps me better with like bloating and stuff, and I like the flavor. There's really nothing. Vegan proteins derived from plants. It's plant-based. Whey protein is animal-based. This is in the flavor Peanut Butter Delight. Right here. Man, come on. Bum nose. You can leave the way. Okay. Anyway, so we have next are my protein for oats. So disclaimer, you can mix in regular protein powder. The regular PE Science protein powder can mix easily into protes, but they also have one that is for oats, for protes, okay? This makes it creamier. I would say the only difference from this is the creaminess. So I would say the protein for oats is it makes your protes creamy. This one makes it thick. Just whatever you prefer. I like it creamy and thick. I even mix it sometimes when I'm feeling froggy. Strawberries and cream, which is my favorite. Flavor vanilla, and they have the flavor apple cinnamon. They also have other flavors which are on the screen right now. I do not have the rest of the flavors right now. So yeah, protein for oats. Okay, moving on to just some regular stuff. I have the vegan protein and cinnamon delight, a 27 serving kind of peanut butter cup, and then I have a 55 serving of their regular vanilla, which also gets a 9 out of 10. So yeah, those are all of my protein powders, guys. We're gonna stay tuned for, at the end of this, I'm gonna give my top 4 recommendations of what I think you should get if you were gonna get anything. I got you. Okay, so moving on to the bottom row right here. So they also have protein bars, guys, and these are all of the protein bars they have. So we have the flavor peanut butter, the flavor fudge brownie flavor, which always goes out of stock, and the flavor brown sugar, which is really good. Okay, so yeah, protein bars, really nothing to say about it. Let's read the macros on these protein bars. So each protein bar has 15 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar, 4 grams of fiber, and 20 grams of carbs, 7 grams of fat, 170 calories each. 170. Oh, we have 160 for the fudge brownie, and 170 again for the brown sugar. Okay, so lastly, I just want to mention that when you order from PE Science, they send you a bunch of samples that look like this. And I'm not talking like 1 or 2 samples. They send you like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 when they're feeling snazzy. And they send you things like the other flavors I told you that I do not have, the protein for oats. They send you regular pre-workout, which is good to take with you on the go to switch up the flavors if you want to try something else. Another flavor that I do not have in the protein powder is the chocolate cupcake. They sent me a sample for that. Pre-workout, they also even send the pump, the prolific pump. Let me see if I can find one of those. I have a vanilla and all that good jazz. So I have a whole box full of samples every time I order, which are very good for traveling purposes. So now we're gonna move on to my top 4 recommendations, and we're gonna speed it up. my top 4 recommendations from Pescience. So right here I have the Bcaa plus EEAA in the flavor orange dreamsicle. Gets a 10 out of 10 for me. If you like anything orange cream flavored, then you'll love this, okay? Goes perfect with water, cold water, while you're doing your cardio. My second recommendation is cotton candy prolific pre-workout. I live for this, I stand for this. From a caffeine addict, you'll love this. Tastes just like cotton candy. All right, my next recommendation is the protein, the whey protein plus casein. It's a blend in the flavor cake pop. If you want your proteins to taste just like cake batter, sis, right here. All right, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I have a 55 serving bag in my supplement cabinet right now. My next and my last recommendation is the strawberries and cream protein for oats. They made this specifically for protes. Mixes very good in oatmeal, any of your hot cereal, porridge of any kind, mixes very well, and it gets it creamy. Okay, that is the consistency of these protein for oats, and they have many different flavors. Okay, so go over to the website and browse around. Use my code BREY, and yeah, let me know how you like it. These are my top 4 recommendations, guys. All 10s, all 10s. I would not steer you wrong. It's a 10, a 10. All right, bye guys. These are my oats, guys. I made it with Pescience, cake pop, and strawberry protein for oats. Banana, almond, Bcaa.